Film and Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, for me, this is the big one. The big one coming tonight, baby. In the junior welterweight division. Unification, the only one in boxing. We've talked about it several times, but maybe we ain't talked about it enough. That's what's up. Terence Bud Crawford versus Julius the Blue Machine Indongo. Two undefeated fighters. Both of them have two belts, the main belts, and they're fighting for the title, for unification, for who is the best in junior welterweight without a question. And that's what we can't do in no other division. Awesome. This is the fight, right? Leading up, it's been this going on, it's been that going on. It's not enough ballyhoo about this fight, if you ask me. The people, this is the week, they talking about Conor McGregor and Mayweather. That's happening next week. They're talking about Canelo and your boy Golovkin, happening sometime in September, right? Ignoring people who are supremely confident, who are doing things that don't happen in boxing. Guys, watch the fight, right? Support the fight. Terence Crawford versus Julius Indongo. Now, leading up to the fight, Julius Indongo said one thing, he said that this is the biggest fight in boxing history. I was hoping it got lost in translation. Maybe somebody didn't understand him. He was probably just trying to say it's a huge fight. Not the biggest fight in history, but it's a huge fight. But I didn't think that was the correct statement, right? That's one thing that I thought was a little bit wrong. And Terence Crawford said something about a day ago that I also think is wrong, right? But I understand where he's coming from. And he said that if he wins this fight, he's number one pound for pound, and there's no question, right? I understand where he's coming from, but I don't agree with it. First of all, Andre Ward is still on that crown that I said he should have got after beating Kovalev twice. He should be on Ring Magazine, sitting on a crown, sitting on a throne with a big old crown, everything in gold, chilling, right? That's what should be. But he ain't going to be on Ring Magazine. You see what I'm saying? But he should be number one pound for pound, period. It's a long time. He lost since 12 years old. Coming up, beating the Crusher. He's still the Crusher, right? We always try after fights, they ain't what they was before the fight, right? Before they take the fight, and then they take the fight, and all of a sudden they ain't as bad as they was, just like Conor McGregor. Before he signed with Mayweather, people thought Mayweather wasn't going to fight him. Now that he's signed, all of a sudden, it's a mismatch. Well, that's how it goes. Well, Andre Ward went up to super, what did he go up to? To light heavyweight from super middleweight, right? And before he left, he was trying to get the monster in Gennady Golovkin, who did not want to come up and wait to fight Andre Ward. The direct quote, no, not right now. He's too much, right? I'd say Ward should make a techno song called No, Not Right Now, He's Too Much. But Ward, he won't do things like that. But anyway, and he goes up, forced by HBO to fight Sergey Kovalev, the Crusher Kovalev, right? Beats him twice. Now everybody's screaming by him to fight Adonis Stevenson. Well, I don't agree with that either, because I think Adonis Stevenson and Kovalev had business before Ward got there. They should handle that. The winner of Kovalev and Adonis Stevenson, he should fight Ward. Don't make one little man come up and have to clean up the mess that they had before he got there. That's just my opinion, though. But back to the fight. Terence Crawford would be number 2, which he should be already, right? But passing Ward, maybe a little bit more. But I understand where Terence Crawford is coming from. These names all up there, all in front of him. Golovkin, Gennady Golovkin, great fighter, still hasn't lost officially. But he has Daniel Jacobs problems. In my opinion, a lot of people tend to try to act like that fight did not happen. He lost that fight in a lot of countries, just not America. It was a close fight, and when you have close fights, you should readdress. Right? Just like some of the other people who have close fights that they have to readdress, Golovkin is no exception, in my opinion. He has Jacob problems. So, Canelo, up in the pound-for-pound list, whatever. He only has one official loss to Floyd Mayweather, right? But really, Lara, right? Austin Trout, which I know people don't care about, but I do, because I understand what it's like to be told after round 4 you didn't win a round, after winning 3 or 4 rounds in your mind, things like that, and then hordes of people still at super junior middleweight division. I said it all the time. Lara, Who else? Man, everybody. You know, the two Charlo brothers was there. One just left. Just everybody. Demetrius Andrade, shoot, Jack Kokai. You know, everybody. He didn't really clean out the division. So those guys should not be in front of Terence Crawford when we talk about pound for pound. That's why I understand what Terence Crawford is coming from when he says, I should be number 1 pound for pound after unifying. He should be number 2, and he should be talking about Guns N' Roses to Andre Ward. Knock, knock, knocking on Andre's door. You know what I mean? I understand that. But number 1 should be Andre Ward. But like I'm saying, when a person says he should be number 1 pound for pound after this fight, that tells you the significance of the fight. It's that huge, right? And it shouldn't be nobody if Terence Crawford wins this fight, or Julius Indongo for that matter, wins this fight. Because if Julius Indongo wins this fight, we talking about some unprecedented stuff. We talking about somebody who went and just got every belt in a division within 9 months. That would put him at number 2, whether we like it or not. That's what I'm talking about. We got people up there that got losses. I don't know, is any brothers in the top 10 with losses? That's a question. Somebody write me about that. Any brothers in the top 10 pound for pound with losses? I don't think so. Dope Sports Talk Worldwide, and I'm up out of here, y'all.